several thousands have just been slaughtered following 6 long periods of an outside-supported administration change task in Syria. Since the Syrian government, with assistance from its partners, is nearly triumph after the nation relatively fell under the control of ISIS and al-Qaeda, would it say it isn't time the U.S. allowed Syria to sit unbothered and hauled its troops out of the nation? Ron Paul reports, Assad should be gone as of now. President Obama figured it would be simply one more administration change activity and maybe Assad would wind up like Saddam Hussein or Yanukovych. Or on the other hand perhaps Gaddafi. In any case, he should be gone. The U.S. burned through billions to dispose of him and even gave weapons and preparing to the sorts of radicals that assaulted the United States on September 11. In any case, with the assistance of his partners, Assad has about crushed this outside-supported insurrection. The U.S. battled him consistently. Each time the Syrian military moved toward another involved city or area, Washington and its respectful partners issued the typical admonitions that Assad was not freeing an area but rather was really looking to kill his very own greater amount individuals. Keep in mind Aleppo, where the U.S. asserted Assad was arranging mass butcher once he recaptured control. As normal the neocons and the media were totally off base. Indeed, even the UN has conceded that with Aleppo back in the hands of the Syrian government a huge number of Syrians have really moved back. We should trust they enthusiastically returned with the goal that Assad could execute them? Actually Aleppo is being remade. Christians observed Easter there this spring without precedent for years. There has been no butcher once al-Qaeda and ISIS hold was broken. Trust me, if there was a butcher we would have caught wind of it in the media. So now, with the Syrian military and its partners get ready to free the last Syrian area of Idlib, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo again cautions the Syrian government against retaking its own particular domain. He tweeted on Friday that, the 3 million Syrians, who have just been constrained out of their homes and are currently in Idlib, will experience the ill effects of this animosity. Not great. The world is viewing. President Trump's national security advisor, John Bolton, has likewise cautioned the Syrian government that the U.S. will assault in the event that it utilizes gas in Idlib. Obviously, that notice fills in as an open welcome to rebels as of now holding Idlib to set off another false banner and appreciate U.S. air bolster. Bolton and Pompeo are painting Idlib as a tranquil area opposing the savagery of an Assad who they assert just appreciates executing his own kin. Yet, who controls Idlib area? President Trump's own particular special envoy for the global coalition to counter ISIS, Brett McGurk, said in Washington simply a year ago that Idlib area is the biggest al-Qaeda place of refuge since 9/11, fixing to straightforwardly to Min al-Zawahiri, this is a colossal issue. Might someone be able to please remind Pompeo and Bolton that al-Qaeda are the awful folks? Following 6 long periods of an outside-upheld administration change task in Syria, where many thousands have been executed and the nation almost fell under the control of ISIS and al-Qaeda, the Syrian government is nearly triumph. Assad is not really a holy person, however does anybody truly think al-Qaeda and ISIS are best? All things considered, what number of Syrians fled the nation when Assad was in control versus when the U.S.-sponsored rebels begun taking once again? Americans ought to be offended that Pompeo and Bolton are safeguarding al-Qaeda in Idlib. It's the ideal opportunity for the neocons to concede they lost. The time has come to give Syria back to the Syrians. The time has come to pull the U.S. troops from Syria. The time has come to simply allow Syria to sit unbothered.